Cristobal Balenciaga, the man behind the now iconic brand, was a couturier of unparalleled skill. Born in Spain in 1895, he rose from humble beginnings to dress European royalty and socialites. His creations were architectural marvels, sculpted from the finest fabrics. They redefined the female silhouette, emphasizing dramatic shapes and meticulous tailoring. Balenciaga's Paris salon, opened in 1937, became a temple of haute couture. His designs were coveted for their elegance and innovation. He was a master of form and volume, pioneering shapes like the cocoon coat and the baby doll dress. His influence on fashion was profound, earning him the admiration of contemporaries like Christian Dior, who called him the master of us all. Despite his success, Balenciaga remained deeply private. He shunned the spotlight, preferring his work to speak for itself. His dedication to his craft and his refusal to compromise his artistic vision cemented his legacy as a true visionary. Even after his death in 1972, the House of Balenciaga remained synonymous with luxury and exclusivity. It was a legacy awaiting a modern touch. In 2015, Demna Gvasalia took the helm as creative director of Balenciaga. His arrival signaled a radical shift for the brand. Gvasalia, known for his work with the avant-garde collective Vetements, brought a streetwear sensibility to the hallowed halls of haute couture. Gone were the days of delicate gowns and refined silhouettes. Gvasalia's Balenciaga was bold, brash, and unapologetically modern. He embraced oversized silhouettes, deconstructed tailoring, and a healthy dose of irony. His designs challenged traditional notions of beauty and luxury, forcing the fashion world to reconsider what constituted desirability. This new direction wasn't without its critics. Some saw Gvasalia's designs as a desecration of Balenciaga's legacy. They questioned the high price tags on clothes that seemed intentionally ordinary or even ugly. But Gvasalia was undeterred. He understood the power of disruption in a saturated luxury market. He was determined to make Balenciaga relevant to a new generation of consumers. One of the most visible manifestations of Gvasalia's vision was the rise of the chunky shoe. The Triple S sneaker, first introduced in 2017, became an instant icon. Its exaggerated proportions, layered construction, and deliberately distressed appearance divided opinions. Some found them hideous, a clunky monstrosity that defied conventional aesthetics. Others embraced their boldness, their comfort, and their ability to make a statement. The Triple S wasn't just a shoe, it was a symbol of a cultural shift, a rejection of the sleek minimalism that had dominated fashion for so long. The success of the Triple S paved the way for other unconventional footwear designs. Balenciaga released platform Crocs, stiletto-heeled sneakers, and boots that resembled waders. Each new design pushed the boundaries of taste further, sparking debate and fueling the brand's notoriety. Gvasalia had tapped into a desire for something different, something beyond the polished perfection of traditional luxury. Perhaps the most controversial footwear offering from Balenciaga was the platform Croc. The Croc, a shoe once relegated to gardeners and children, was reimagined as a high-fashion statement piece. Available in a rainbow of colors and adorned with gibbets charms, these weren't your average poolside slides. The platform Crocs epitomized Gvasalia's talent for turning the mundane into the covetable. They were a commentary on consumer culture, a knowing wink at the absurdity of fashion trends. By elevating a lowbrow item to luxury status, Gvasalia forced us to question our own perceptions of taste and value. The irony wasn't lost on consumers. The platform Crocs became a viral sensation, sparking countless memes and think pieces. Were they a stroke of genius or a sign that fashion had lost its mind? The answer, perhaps, was both. Gvasalia had successfully tapped into the zeitgeist, creating a product that was both desirable and deeply ironic. The price of provocation marketing in the meme age. Balenciaga's marketing under Gvasalia has been as unconventional as its designs. The brand has embraced irony, controversy, and the power of social media to generate buzz. Their campaigns have featured models in mundane settings, wearing clothes that seem deliberately out of place. One campaign showed models carrying oversized shopping bags through crowded city streets. Another featured celebrities posing in their homes, wearing the brand's latest designs. These campaigns felt authentic and relatable, a far cry from the glossy, aspirational imagery of traditional luxury advertising. Balenciaga has also been willing to court controversy. They've been accused of cultural appropriation, plagiarism, and promoting unhealthy body image. While some of these criticisms have been valid, they've also served to keep the brand in the headlines. In the age of social media, any publicity is good publicity. Balenciaga understands this and uses it to their advantage. Section 6. Beyond the hype. Deconstructing the Balenciaga consumer. So, who is the Balenciaga consumer in the age of Demna Gvasalia? They are not afraid of standing out, of challenging conventions, and of investing in pieces that spark conversation. They understand the language of irony and appreciate the humor in Gvasalia's designs. This is a consumer who is as comfortable in a pair of Triple S sneakers as they are in a tailored blazer. This new luxury consumer is also digitally savvy. They are active on social media, following the latest trends and engaging in online discussions about fashion. They are influenced by celebrity endorsements and are quick to embrace new and innovative designs. They see fashion as a form of self-expression and are willing to invest in pieces that reflect their individual style. The Balenciaga consumer is not defined by age, gender, or social status. They are united by a shared appreciation for the unconventional and a desire to stand out from the crowd. They are drawn to the brand's aura of exclusivity and its ability to make them feel like they are part of something special. Section 7. The allure of the unconventional, ugly as status symbol. The rise of Balenciaga speaks to a larger cultural shift in how we perceive luxury and desirability. What was once considered ugly or unconventional has become a status symbol. This shift can be attributed to a number of factors, including the growing influence of streetwear, the embrace of individuality, and a rejection of traditional beauty standards. In a world saturated with images of airbrushed perfection, there is a certain appeal to the raw and the real. Balenciaga's designs, with their exaggerated proportions and deconstructed aesthetic, offer a refreshing alternative to the polished perfection of traditional luxury. They allow us to express our individuality and to challenge the status quo. The high price tags on Balenciaga's designs only add to their allure. In a world where luxury is increasingly accessible, there is a desire for something truly exclusive. Owning a pair of Triple S sneakers or a platform Crocs bag signals that you are in the know, that you understand the irony and the humor of it all. Section 8. Fast fashion's shadow ethical questions in the age of excess. The success of Balenciaga, however, is not without its critics. Some argue that the brand's embrace of excess and its high prices contribute to a culture of consumerism and waste. They point to the irony of a brand that celebrates the mundane while simultaneously producing limited edition items that are out of reach for most consumers. Others question the ethics of a brand that profits from appropriating elements of working-class culture and selling them back to the elite at exorbitant prices. The use of distressed fabrics and oversized silhouettes, while aesthetically interesting, can be seen as insensitive when presented in a luxury context. These criticisms highlight the complex relationship between fashion, consumerism, and social responsibility. As consumers become more aware of the environmental and social impact of their choices, brands like Balenciaga will need to find ways to reconcile their desire for innovation and exclusivity with their responsibility to promote ethical and sustainable practices. Section 9. The future of ugly, a trend or a transformation? Only time will tell if Balenciaga's reign of ugly will endure, or if it will fade as quickly as other fashion trends. What is certain is that the brand has left an indelible mark on the fashion industry. They have challenged our perceptions of beauty, luxury, and desirability. They have forced us to confront the absurdity of fashion while simultaneously reveling in it. Whether you love them or hate them, there is no denying that Balenciaga's designs are a reflection of our times. They are a product of a culture obsessed with irony, individuality, and the relentless pursuit of the new. And in that sense, perhaps there is a certain beauty to be found in the ugly.